Welcome to Alaska Spice TV, the spiciest page on the airways, and you're welcome to this episode and edition of the extortion in Nigeria among Nigeria. This is no longer a news because I am very sure that almost every Nigerian living in Nigeria and outside Nigeria is aware of this epidemic, so to say. That's what I want to call it. It's an epidemic because the rate at which we buy things from foreigners, we buy things from local market, and we bring them to a central market for sale in the retail and wholesale prices, or even in normal or whatever factory prices. The rate at which prices are being inflated all over Nigeria is not good. It's not good at all, and this is why things are so expensive. Why we like to blame the government for this situation or the economic hardship or whatsoever, I think that we should be pointing fingers and looking at ourselves as citizens, as Nigerians. Why are things so difficult for us in this way, and what must we do in order for us to get things fixed, or at least reduce the hardship or the cost of living? House rent is expensive, transportation is expensive, and in fact everything in Nigeria is expensive. Today I will be looking at why is it flight fare or flight prices are so expensive in Nigeria. And with that, I'm not going to be saying so much today because I just came across an interview on Chinese TV that was being done, and an economist who is actually working, who has been very vocal about the situation of high price of commodities and services in Nigeria, had this to say. Without wasting much of time, I'll come back. Let's listen to him.
Let me say this. The airline operators of Nigeria is a witness. Because if you look at the value attribution, 40% of the cost in aviation goes to Jet A1 and automotive turbine kerosene, ATK. Okay? The bowsers run by the cartel that controls the Jet A1 supply industry in Nigeria. Dangote has offered to sell Jet A1 at 980 naira per liter. Jet A1 is being sold at 1,240 naira per liter to airlines in Nigeria. The cartel said that Dangote wants to take their business. So the question I should ask Nigerians is, does it make sense that Dangote is exporting his Jet A1 to Europe and to the US and to Southeast Asia, and the cartel that controls the Jet A1 supply business in Nigeria are selling at a 35% inflation, and Nigerians are made to pay 250 or 300,000 naira for airline tickets in Nigeria? Does it make sense?
Those are very difficult.
Does it make sense?
Very difficult.
I'll give you another one before I leave, Bukola. I'll give you another one before I leave. I'll give you another one before I leave. Bukola, I'll give you another one before I leave.
If you can do it in 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
LPG is sold for over 1,000 naira per kg by the cartel that controls the LPG Association in Nigeria. Dangote has offered to sell LPG to Nigerians at 800 naira per kg. Does it make sense that the distribution to the last mile have said they don't want his LPG because he wants to offer directly to consumers at 800 naira per kg, and they are selling at over 1,000 naira per kg?
Very concerning.
Whose interest are they fighting for?
Very concerning disclosures that you have made there, and they're worth following up on. You know, perhaps when we have these conversations with these associations in the near future. We must thank you very much, Mr. Kelvin Emmanuel, for your time and your contributions on the program. Mr. Kelvin Emmanuel is an economist.
Do you know that it costs so much money to fly from Nigeria to a nearby country as Cameroon? Earlier this year, I wanted to book a flight for a family member of mine to travel from Nigeria to Cameroon, and I went online checking the prices. The cost of flying from Nigeria to Cameroon equals the cost of flying from Asia to Africa. Why is that? These are the reasons. So my question now is this: everyone keeps saying this, that. Who are these cabal that they keep referring to? Who are these marketers that they keep referring to? Who are these few people that are sitting behind, that are making these landing costs and everything in the airport more expensive for operators? And what can we do as a people in order to checkmate these men or these marketers or these cabals of a thing? And the thing is, how can cabal be removed from the Nigerian market in order for the ordinary Nigerian to have an access to cheap airfare from one country to another, even as far as from one city or state to another. My name is Harry. Thank you for listening to me there. Thank you for supporting Alaska Spice TV. If you really enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, comment, and share. And if you have a first-hand experience of this issue of extortion in Nigeria, among Nigeria, do not hesitate to send them to me in every platform that you come across this video. My name is Harry. Talk and leave, no time to tell time.